Right now, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. There's something else you're supposed to be doing. Something you've been putting off for days, maybe even weeks. And deep down, you already know exactly what it is. The problem isn't that you're lazy. The problem isn't that you lack discipline. The real problem is that your brain is tricking you, and it's doing it right now without you even noticing. In this video, you'll discover why you procrastinate, what's actually happening inside your brain, and 3 practical strategies that can help you break the cycle once and for all. So stay with me. You are not the problem. Let me tell you something most people never hear. Procrastination is not a personality flaw. It's not proof that you're a failure. And it doesn't mean you're incapable. It's simply a natural response from your brain. Research shows that procrastination isn't really a time management problem. It's an emotion management problem. Every time you postpone a task, your brain is trying to escape an uncomfortable feeling. Maybe it's fear of failure. Maybe it's fear of being judged. Maybe it's overwhelm. Or maybe the task just feels boring and meaningless. Your brain whispers, "Not now. You can always do it later." And you believe it. Imagine you have an important project to do tomorrow. Instead of starting, you open YouTube for just 1 minute. An hour later, you're watching a documentary about the strangest animals on Earth. That's not laziness. It's your brain searching for an immediate reward to avoid discomfort. And if you want to break this cycle, you first have to understand the real enemy. The science behind procrastination. Inside your brain, there's a battle happening every single day. One side is your primitive brain. It wants comfort. It wants pleasure. And it avoids stress at all costs. The other side is your rational brain, the part responsible for planning, making decisions, and thinking about your future. It's the voice saying, "You need to study. You need to work. You need to finish this." The problem? Whenever you're stressed, anxious, or exhausted, the primitive brain usually wins. There's also a psychological concept called time inconsistency. In simple terms, your brain naturally values immediate rewards more than future rewards. If someone offered you $100 today or $150 a month from now, many people would choose the money today. The same thing happens with your goals. Scrolling on your phone gives you instant gratification. Working towards success offers rewards later, so your brain automatically reaches for the easier option. There's another concept called task aversion. We don't procrastinate every task. We mostly procrastinate tasks that feel unclear, difficult, boring, or emotionally threatening. Once you understand why your brain reacts this way, you can finally start changing it. Tool 1. The 2-minute rule. The hardest part of any task is starting. There's a simple rule that says, if something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it takes longer, commit to working on it for just 2 minutes. But here's an even better question to ask yourself. What's the smallest possible action I can take right now? Don't say, "I'm going to write the entire article." Say, "I'm going to open the document." Don't say, "I'm going to complete a full workout." Say, "I'm going to put on my running shoes." When the first step becomes tiny, your brain stops resisting. And once you begin, momentum often takes over. Tool 2. Make a contract with yourself. Studies show that people are far more likely to follow through when they make a public commitment. Write down your goal, set a deadline, tell a friend, tell your family, or tell someone you trust. Then create a consequence if you fail to follow through. For example, if I don't finish this report by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, I'll pay $100 to my friend. Humans fear losing something more than they enjoy gaining something. And you can use that psychological principle to your advantage. Tool 3. Design your environment. Many people believe success depends on willpower, but willpower runs out. Your environment keeps influencing you all day long. If you want to read more, leave a book where you'll see it. If you want to exercise, prepare your clothes the night before. If you want to focus, leave your phone in another room. The companies behind the biggest apps Understand this perfectly. That's why videos autoplay. That's why endless scrolling exists. Their environment is designed to keep you engaged. So instead of letting your environment work against you, build one that works for you. What nobody tells you, sometimes procrastination isn't really about the task. Sometimes it's about the story you keep telling yourself. Maybe there's a voice inside your head saying, I'm not good enough. If I try and fail, that will prove I'm a failure. So you avoid starting, because as long as you never begin, you never have to face the possibility of failure. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every successful person you admire today was once inexperienced, afraid, unprepared. They didn't wait until they felt ready. They started anyway. And that decision changed everything.
Now, let me ask you one final question. What's the one task you've been avoiding for the longest time? The one that could genuinely change your life if you completed it. You now understand why you procrastinate. You understand what your brain is doing. And you have 3 practical tools you can use immediately. So the only question left is, when will you start? Tomorrow? After another video? When you finally feel ready? Or right now? Open the document. Write the first sentence. Put on your shoes. Take one small step. Because the difference between people who dream and people who succeed is often just one decision to begin. If this video helped you see procrastination differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And tell me in the comments, what's the very first task you're going to start today? And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video, we're going to uncover another hidden habit that may be quietly holding your life back.